Without a shadow of a doubt, it's the Crunkest Show in social media history. I want to welcome you to another episode of the War Zone. Said, man, get on the phone. This gonna be a good one. And call them and tell them who I am. I am the 5-star general selling out is something that they require a lot of us to do. And tonight I'm gonna dig deep. So you want to push the share button because I'm going hard in the paint tonight, man. Say, man, I want to welcome you to another episode of the War Zone and tell you thank you for taking the time out to tune in. You know, without you guys, that would not be a show. And I'm always grateful to let you know that I appreciate you tuning in to this show. I want to say that after 20 years, they finally have seen to have gotten all the people up out of Afghanistan and got them back home that were there. A lot of people lost their life in one of the longest wars that America has been a part of. So I don't care how they did it, but thank you for getting them home. Tonight I want to dig deep into something because for the last week I've been dealing with some things that have come my way in this political season. And I want y'all to just stop and take the time and just listen. Just listen. I thought about Black America and everything that we've been through, everything that we're going through, and everything that we're going to go through. I need y'all to share this video. Just share the video, man. And it brought me to a place where today I just said time out. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't do any homework earlier, nothing. I just needed time out to really think, because that's what I do some days. I go into deep thought. And I started thinking about us as people and thinking about all the stuff that we've been through and all the stuff that we're going through and all the stuff that we are going to go through. And I get it. You know, for the last couple of weeks, I've been getting phone calls and taking meetings from groups and doing forums, and I can clearly understand that, especially with the school system, one of the most vital parts of our survival as African Americans that you could ever imagine. And we have people making decisions. They're saying, well, this is what's best for us as a people. And then I understand that the people that do that don't have any skin in the game. They don't live in our communities. Their children go to private schools or they go to charter schools, but they make decisions on us on a daily basis. And then they want people to listen to them as far as the decisions that they make. And in the last 2 weeks, I've been approached by people that want to help me in my election run. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not willing to sell out like that. But they wouldn't even come to me with it unless they've gone to other people prior to me and they were able to accomplish these goals. It bothers my spirit to even think that this is what our people have resorted to supposedly move the needle for African Americans. I'm going to tell you right now so that you can get a clear understanding. I don't make deals with the devil. Never have and never will. You can come with whatever you want to come with. You can come with whatever you think that you can penetrate me with. But the one thing that you can never get me to do is sell out my folk for money. Money don't move me. Let's get something straight. The people that's easy to break with money have never had money. I've had money when I didn't have anything else. Money does not make me. Never has and never will. But tonight I want to dive into how easy it is for us to sell out our people for $1. $1. This is what we do on a daily basis. From a political standpoint, I will not be attending any forums where there is endorsements that are at the table at all anymore. I'll only attend forums that are in my community that directly affect my community. And I'm going to tell you why. Because some of you black folk that run these organizations, along with your other counterparts, you really don't get what you're doing. You really don't get that you get out here and you act like you have a voice for change, but nothing has changed in over 60 years for black people. Yeah, we got a little symbolism out the deal. But the people that run these organizations and you're fighting for change, why hasn't anything changed in 64 years, 65 years, 68 years? You know why? Because it's the dollar. It's the dollar, but you can't get me because I've had money. I know what real money is. And what you coming at me with is pennies. Even if you came with more than enough where you thought you could penetrate me, you could not do it on your best day. You know why? Because I'm really into this for the right reasons. I've been to enough funerals for youngsters. I've watched my community be decimated by people that are making decisions for us that are not in the best interest of us. And then we want to go and blame everybody else when we get exposed about what is really going on. And then we jump on this train like we're down like 4 flat tires. This was so wrong. Dude, you knew it was wrong 20 years ago. You knew it was wrong 20 years ago. But yet you didn't say anything until it got exposed, and it was exposed in a way to where it didn't come back to you. I was asked 2 days ago, how much are these people paying you to run? You know, it kind of pissed me off. Realistically, it realistically pissed me off because pay me what? To run. If I wanted money out of this game, I'd have took it 7 years ago. 3 years in, I was offered a sizable amount of money to go away. But I refused to take the money and I stayed on the scene. You know, how much money are these people paying you? Man, everybody black don't take money. Everybody black ain't in it for money. And it really just bothered my spirit that you would even think that of me. I would rather move a Kia dope than to take money to sell out some kids. This is what you guys are doing. This is what you're doing. I looked at the endorsements from Houston GPS, and I went because I should have been there. But I knew in my heart how it would go. And it went exactly like I thought. It went exactly like I thought. And I get it, because a lot of you black people, you rock with me. When the lights out, when the lights out, you all in, you Team Monroe. But let the lights come on. I'm too black for you. I'm too raw for you. That's what it is. And I watch these people endorse these people. And I'll put the videos up. If you go to my page, they on there. You tell me how you came up with that. Oh, well, the body chose. I get it. But that's why I'm saying the wrong people are making decisions for us that impact us, because you are not where we're from. You don't go through what we go through. You don't understand anything about us, but you know what's best for us. Am I upset about not getting an endorsement? Hell no. Endorsements don't win races, but it just proves my point. That you people that think you know every damn thing, you don't know nothing. You don't know anything. And as long as people continue to make you bogus ass organizations relevant, you're going to keep doing the same things. Now, along the way, as you're doing this, you're decimating our community. You're decimating our community. Should I move back to the hood? Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just stayed in my suburban life and not gave a damn. Maybe I should have just never listened to the higher power and just went on about my business. Maybe I should have done that, because I'm not understanding the ideologies of quote unquote the decision makers. I'm sitting here and I'm listening. You don't know what's best for me. Whether you're black, white, Latino, you don't know what's best for me. I need you to understand that when you make a decision that impacts me, you have to know what's best for me. I live by a creed. I don't care what you do, as long as what you're doing don't affect me. When it starts affecting me, I start opening my mouth. I start opening my mouth. What is our purpose in America right now, black people? What is our purpose? I'm watching all over the country. I monitor things, and I'm watching people that just sit back and let folks come in and make decisions that directly impact us, and we say nothing. Curtis Chavez says, so now I'm wondering how many being paid to run and paid by whom? Bruh, let me tell you something. That dollar and the what you have to give up to accept that money, to do what you're doing to our people, you can never get that back. How many of y'all, and I'm talking to every politician out there, black, white, LGBTQ, everybody. I'm talking to y'all now. I'm not talking to these people. How many of y'all have sold out for the dollar? How many of y'all in all these groups, you scream you progressive, you scream you this, you scream you that, and you go make decisions that destroy black people every single day. And then motherfuckers got the nerve to call me. Man, white people this, white people that. Stop right there, homeboy. I call black people for help all the time. Not for me, but for my community. And they never seem to show up. So who do I get the help from? And Curtis, you're right. Amen. Blood money. It's blood money. I can't lose my soul to these things that you people think, man, if we can just get him to. No, I can't lose my soul. And I will not do it. I am not going to do it. I need for people, organizations, ethnicities, stay in your lanes. What you are doing is creating a monster that you are not going to be able to control. You got these Negroes out here running these campaigns, siphoning money out the black communities. You putting people in office that ain't working to help us at all. You got to stay in your lane. I'm giving you the message that was given to me today. I didn't do anything. I laid in the bed all day because that's what God told me to do. I'm going to talk to you today, and I don't want you to move. And he wants me to tell you that you are creating a monster. Black America will become a monster that you can't control. You're not educating children. Let's get that straight. You're not educating children at all. You're giving them a diploma and you're throwing them out in the streets and you're telling them to survive. And you people that sit on the board of trustees for all of these school districts, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that when you sit up there and you don't even open your mouth, when you know there's corruption in the boardroom, when you know there's people doing illegal things and you don't even open your mouth, when you know that the education gap is what it is. Black children didn't create this gap. The system did. Underserved schools. If you're comfortable saying that, that just bugs my spirit. Underserved schools. The children didn't do that. The system did it. And you did it by design to destroy a race of people. Are all you people in it together? I'm trying to understand, because you don't see what you're doing and you don't see how fast it's coming to you. A kid that is armed with a diploma, with a subpar education, is a dangerous young adult, because they still have to eat. And it doesn't matter where they get it from, they're gonna eat by any means necessary. They are going to eat by any means necessary. Now I'm talking to y'all black political folk that just jump on any and everything and make it sound like it's the right thing to do. What's wrong with y'all? Is money that important? It's got to be the money, because, I mean, some of y'all going to office broke. I know a politician right now, you got $4 million on hand in the bank. Where you get that kind of money from? Was it worth selling out your people? But then you say you're Christians and you believe in God, and you can't believe in God because what you've done, God is going to deal with you for that. You can't believe in the God that some of y'all are out here saying what you're doing, standing in front of these cameras, and God this and God that. The pastor's leading the marches, but the whole time you corrupt. You can't believe what you're saying. And you're destroying a race of people. We are being destroyed. Your first line of defense is the people that represent you. That's your first line of defense. The people that represent you. And the people that represent us, at least 92% of them ain't worth a damn. I'm just telling you the truth. You may not want to hear it, but I'm just telling you the truth. The people that represent us are our first line of defense. They don't even know how to play the game. So they start the cycle of destroying us. They started. Can you people do something more right now than pass out sanitizer and water? With everything that we've been through, can you do more than pass out sanitizer and water? Can you do that? Hold on. Can you people do more than to have a lot of good people applying for emergency funding and never giving it to them? Can you do more than that? Can you stop the lies that you're trying to help us when in all actuality, you're only hurting us? You Negroes have sold out for dollars. And somewhere in the back of your brain, you've been programmed to believe this is what we're supposed to do. Me being upset about the school system is, I'm not the problem. If you're not upset with what you see, you're the problem. If you're not upset with these people not accomplishing anything for us in 60 to 70 years, then you're the problem. Our first line of defense is our representation. But let me watch what I'm saying, because I need you to listen to me. You people selling out for contracts in the school system, contracts from the county, contracts from the city, from the state. You selling out for contracts. Like this woman with the $11 million contract from the county that Lena Hidalgo, pushed through with the county commissioners, Garcia and Ellis. Ma'am, that lady worked for you in your campaign. She doesn't even have a history of doing the work you wanted to do for the 11 million. But the problem ain't you putting the 11 million out there. The problem is her taking the 11 million and screwing her community at the same time. How does the Latino community not stand up against this? But people don't see nothing wrong with it, because you made sure that when you put it out there that you say she's doing outreach to the communities. What the hell is outreach? You know what outreach is? Let me tell you what that is. When a Hurricane Harvey happened, and city council people get these gift cards they need to give away to the community, that's outreach. They give away X amount and they keep X amount for themselves. That's outreach. Any way you bastards can get money, you're going to take it and you're going to sell all us out. You're going to sell all us out. And you Negro politicians, oh my God, you make my stomach hurt. You know what's best for all of us, you upper level suckers. Let's talk about y'all. The ones who go get people to run for positions so you can control them, so you can put a key in their back. And then you allow these people to do this to you just so you can attend political functions, just so you can have a title in front of your name. You do this and then you hurt us. You hurt our children. You're destroying a race of people that have had to fight for everything that we ever have. Everything we ever got, we had to fight and die for it. And you bastards are sitting there helping the cause. I'm trying to understand it. I just don't get it. I'm trying to understand it, but I don't get it. So tonight I'm gonna give you what I feel, but I gotta put this up here because Curtis, this is exactly what I'm saying. We've been lied to for so long that the truth sounds like crazy talk. Boy, you done said a mouthful. You done said a mouthful with that one. Y'all have been lied to for so long. You don't even know when people are walking through the door with the truth. I need you to look at your surroundings. And I need you to understand that something is not right. Something just is not right. You mean to tell me for 60, 70 years, we ain't moved the needle? We're still talking about voting rights 60 to 70 years later. We're still talking about inequities in education 60 to 70 years later. We're talking about not having decent employment 60 to 70 years later. But we have black representation that ain't doing nothing to fix it. Nothing to fix it. And we're supposed to keep trusting and believing that we shall overcome. We shall overcome. But for 60 to 70 years, not move the needle at all. Mass incarceration has increased during those 60 to 70 years of the black representation that we have had. We shall overcome. I'm trying to understand it. So let me ask a question. Maybe y'all can help answer this question. If we're sitting in the black community and we're not getting any help and it's getting worse by the day, what should we do? It's obvious we can't come together, because if Gary Monroe preaching a sermon about coming together, you're going to have 9, 10 other black folks saying, don't listen to that Negro. So if we can't come together, what are we supposed to do? But our people need the help right now. We don't need the help 10 to 15 years from now. We need the help right now. Seniors need help. Homeless people need help. Education needs help. Community need help. When are we going to get it? We need it right now. You know, I saw something last week where people supported a principal who said that kids can't wear hoodies to school, and these are black schools. Why? Let me ask you a question. When the last time there was a mass shooting in a black school because somebody had a hoodie on? When the last time somebody wore a trench coat with a pump shotgun up under it in a black school? Why do our children have to be subjected to all of this when this stuff ain't happening in our schools? Why do our people have to be subjected to this when this is not happening in our schools? And then to have black people stand up and support an idiot who does this, you're brainwashed. There should be no mass killings in any schools. But I'm asking a question. When is the last time it happened in our schools? We're the least, we're the last, and we're the lost. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. When has it happened? What we subject black kids to Latino children too in schools. My question is why, when it's not happening in our schools? Why? Tell me that. Why? No one can answer that. You know why a lot of this goes on? Because we have black representatives on the school board that are so politically connected they can't open their damn mouths to say nothing. You have to say everything that's politically correct. You have to say everything that's politically correct. But you can't answer those questions for me. People can't give me a certified answer as to why this is going on. Why do we sell our communities out? It's just money. And you're going to die and leave it here. It's just money. You're going to die and leave it here. And you're going to tear up communities, families, everything to accomplish that goal. That's exactly what you're going to do. And you don't care about doing it. You don't care about doing it. I was at a function Saturday about decreasing the murder rate. Room should have been full. It wasn't, so that's on y'all. Deal with the murder rate. I, Reginald Gordon, and Brother Eric from the Nation of Islam, at one time or another, had dealt with those two boys that are in jail for the murder of the officer from New Orleans. A month and a half ago, the Nation was in South Lawn, and these two individuals were there. They stopped them from having a full-fledged gunfight. They stopped a murder that day. Of these two individuals. So you can imagine the mood of us as we're sitting there waiting to start this event. And it's like, wow. Why do we sell our communities out? Why? And you sell them out in multiple ways. You sell them out when you just take the money. You sell them out when you allow somebody to put you in races and run, knowing full well that you're not qualified to do it. If you win the race, you sell them out by cheating in those races to get those people in office. And I'm trying to understand, is it worth it? Is it realistically worth it to know that the people that you name, the Malcolms, the Kings, the people that you name, you're not of them. You no. Let's get this straight. You're not Malcolm. You're not King. No. You a different breed of devil. You are a devil like no other. And to do what you are doing to your people, you consultants, you fake politicians that's running, you are going to get dealt with. Even if I don't believe in your religion, you do. You're in violation of your commandments. And you're going to get dealt with on your day. Is it worth it? Because you don't believe that there's a hell for a devil like you. See, Penelope says that money can sabotage a whole movement. But money has sabotaged the whole race. Money has sabotaged a whole race of people. And it has sacrificed a whole race of people. So what I need for you guys to understand, I'm talking to you political folk out there. I can't be bought. I answer to a higher power. I cannot be bought. Because I believe that I'll have to pay for it when it's always what it is. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do it. I can't sell my people out. It's enough of y'all out there that's doing it. It's enough of y'all out there that's doing it. You sell them out when you take the money. You sell them out when you run for a position knowing you're not qualified. And this is going to hurt us. You sell them out when you allow these people to make you their puppets. You sell them out. This whole system is designed to keep us at the bottom of the barrel. It's designed to keep us at the bottom of the barrel. Let me put your comment up, Curtis. There it is. There's always a cost. But is your soul worth it? I want to get this banner out the way. Is your soul worth it? I can't move right now. God has told me to sit still. And I'm going to sit still tomorrow until God tells me to move. Your soul is being purged. Your soul is being purged. I spoke at a kid's funeral, a baby, because he was in a car with his sister and somebody came through and shot the car up. And I spoke at this child's funeral. I looked at the politicians in the room. I listened to the promises that were made. And even after that, I still went to 25 more funerals for children because nobody owned up to what they said. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I watch you people watch us die unceremoniously and never say anything. I watch you school board reps out there not fight for our children, but quick to say that our schools are underserved. I watch you sit there and watch them close schools, not knowing that when you close the school, you're closing the whole community, and you never open your mouth. I watch you do this. And even back then when I was watching, but I wasn't involved and engaged, I was just like, how could they do that? And now that I am engaged, it hurts my heart to see our people continuously sell us out. I got a long election run that I have to do. But if one of y'all come to me again with this foolishness, I'm going to hit you square in your mouth. I'm just telling you, don't come to me with it. I'm not built like that, bro. I'm not built like that, man. I see my people suffer every single day. And before you can blame this on a white man or on a Republican, we need to blame it on us, because it's us that's doing us. Ain't no Republican can cut no deal with you to fuck over us unless you cut the deal. Ain't no white person or no Latino or no Indian can make you mess over us unless you cut the deal. It's you. It's you black supremacists that exist in our communities that are working against us. And all you need to find is the person that's willing to give you the most money for you to do it. Might be a black man that give you the most money. Don't necessarily have to be a white man. But as long as you can concoct a plan in your head to screw us, then we can't get mad at the people that came with the money. We get mad at the person that cut the deal, because you didn't have to. You didn't have to cut the deal. My soul is bothered right now. My soul is bothered. Don't let it all be about money. Don't let it all just be about money. I done had it more than you could ever imagine. Can get it. Ain't no problem. But I can't just do it like that, man. White America can never sell out black America. It's black America that's selling out black America. Didn't I tell y'all a year ago? When George is in the ground and ain't no more cameras. So where's all the work you want to do right now, black America? You quiet? Where you at? You felt Breonna was done wrong, but where you at now? Ain't no cameras. Ain't no grant money involved. Everybody got a hurricane hustle. Everybody got a pandemic hustle. It's business as usual. So let me tell you how it's going. I don't know if it's true or not, but one of my opponents, Myrna Guidry, from what I understand, you got the great Ron Jackson. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. That came to me today. You got Ron Jackson working on your I don't give a damn who you got. You're going to have to beat me November 3rd. And trust me, them little games that are played before the election, we ready for them. We waiting on them. We waiting on them. Please do something else. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to put your name in my mouth. You don't give a damn about those children. And this is one of the people that I can say. Your folk told you to run for this and put you in this. And you finna hurt these kids more than you could ever help them, because you'll never work for them. You'll only work for the people that put the key in your back. You're going to have to beat me November 3rd. And for y'all out there that want to know, what I got to do during this cycle and who I got to talk to and all that, get it straight, partner. It's a nonpartisan position. And I got to represent everybody's children. And I'm going to represent everybody's child. You noticed I kept this a black conversation tonight. This is a very black conversation. But y'all some special kind of devils. Because you know what? They keep saying we need to all come together. No, our representation needs to come together and get to working for us. If we could see that, it would be a lot easier for us to come together. So the question now becomes black representation. Who are you really working for? I don't even think you're working for the white man. I think you're working for yourself. I think you're working to line your pockets and to make sure that your generational wealth is where it needs to be. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think you're working for the white man. I think you're working for yourself. And it's an elite group of y'all. See, everybody talking about the Illuminati. We got Illuminatis in our own cities that's black, that's working to destroy black America. So when you look at your community, when you look at your schools, when you look at everything that's wrong with us, you look at your black representation. Because contrary to popular opinion, Gary Monroe ain't the problem. Gary Monroe is woke. Gary Monroe is working. And Gary Monroe can see you black supremacists from a mile away. Because you are the ones that are destroying us. I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but I know I had to empty myself. I realistically had to empty myself tonight. Run. Bring it on, big homie. But whatever you do, don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake. That's all I can tell you. We watching. And we in places that you don't even understand right now. Get us right. Because there's a special kind of hell for you special kind of devils. It's the reason I'm the best in the business. I want to thank you for taking time out every night, 7 o'clock, YouTube and Facebook. When God tell me to move, I'll move. I'm the 5-star general. Until tomorrow night.